Welcome back, everyone. I got to say, it's been a very long time since I spoke to you, isn't it? Well, we are here for the double dose of IRC tonight. The gap at the moment there is 21 points between T Sammy and Maxi. So if T Sammy scores 4 more points than Maxi, then that means he's the world champion, give or take. Then so. Well, yeah. By the way, do not take that as gospel, because that could be completely wrong, but who knows then. We'll find out then in just a few moments' time then. Alright then, as we are now getting ready for the start of the next race, which of course is the Austrian Grand Prix, of course. And so looking forward to this one then. This is going to be a cracker indeed then. I got two racing in Austria and Canada. We've got to say, we are absolutely blessed tonight, haven't we? Hashtag blessed. Because 2 races that you love to pick side by side is Canada and Austria as well, isn't it? Right, as we're just getting ready for the race as well, and of course it's going to be fast and furious stuff indeed then. So our second dose of RC tonight is of course here in the Hysterian Mountains as well. Beautiful day. Well, not really a beautiful day, is it? Goodness me. I don't think you two will be singing a beautiful day around here, will they? Oh, good gosh then. Right then, here we go then. We are now counting down then to round 21 then. As we've already mentioned, then this could be the day where T-Sam becomes a double world champion in RC. How incredible has the championship just swung around then, very similar to 2017 and 18 in Formula 1, isn't there? Where Vettel seems to have the high ground, but it's just completely swung back in Hamilton's favour. Well, tonight it's done the same for T-Sam as the issues that Maxi occurred then, and I don't think Maxi's even in the race, is he? He isn't. So all T-Sam is going to do is score 4 points, and he is the world champion of IRC then. So he's got to get there. Oh goodness me then. And this is going to be a very interesting indeed. Then of course I did. By the way, I apologise for my. I said I'm completely wrong in the last race. It is of course the reverse grid from back to front then. So I wonder if Roscoe might have disqualified himself on purpose, perhaps. Then. Anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the grid, shall we? So Roscoe's on pole position. He got himself disqualified, didn't he? So he starts from first this time around then. Mason C is alongside him on row 1 then. Good stuff indeed there from Mason C then. Asdol in 3rd position. Rizzle Sticks in 4th then. Gaz is in 5th, and it could have been Gaz could have got some points there, couldn't they? PB in 6th then. Timmy in 7th, and JJ, who's a little further behind there in 8th position. We've got Val in 9th position. Matt is in the top 10 then. Penny in 11th position, and Hogg is in 12th, and those are the drivers on the soft tyres then. Sprint in 13th position, and he's on the medium tyres. Fizzy is going for the long game on the hard tyres. Steve, who is in 15th position there, and T Sammy is in 16th position at the moment then, as also has been disqualified from the session along with Gaz. Well, it looks like that's not good at all, is it? Right then, as we're on board then, this man only needs to score 4 championship points, as we've got a lot of disqualifications there. This man only needs to score 4 world championship points, and he is the world champion of IRC then. That does depend if Maxi's points count or not then, but usually when someone disconnects halfway through the race, then I would say that don't really count. So I don't think Maxi's points will count then. We're on board with him then, as he comes through the final turn as well then, so I don't think Max is even in this race. Right then, here we go then for the race itself. So T7 then coming now, lining up on the grid then as we're about to start the Austrian Grand Prix. This is the second round tonight as well. We've had a double dose of action here in RC tonight, haven't we, to really mix it up this well. And so we've got Roscoe on pole position as well then, potentially then. Let's see what he can do from there. And lovely shot of the van then, but that's a great. Oh, we got an even better shot of the barrier. Lovely stuff indeed then. And there are the lights then. And here we go then for the start of the Austrian Grand Prix. This is your second dose of IRC tonight, and we are go! Oh, it's a terrible start for one of the Haas is there in the midfield. And look at this then as Roscoe takes the lead going into turn 1. Mason's alongside as well. The Haas is flying through. And I think that was PB was there. It was PB, but look at this. Good start. Did that. It's there now. Slips through as well. Val is up in the 6th position already then. As we got 3, 4, 5 abreast and going up into the hairpin as well. Look at this. There's cars all over the show. And they come up into the. Oh, that McLaren. Oh, my goodness me. And the McLaren went into the back. I think it was Timmy. It was Timmy that was misjudged his brake and put it, got into PB as well. PB's got damage. Timmy hasn't though. So very lucky there is 4 positions is a Val. Brilliant something that look at this as they come down into turn 4 as well. Then PB and that's Steve. Sees up in the 10th position right. The man who was absolutely the benchmark of the Canadian Grand Prix is now in the 10th position already in this race. Impressive something that he's going to go up and under now. And look, Hogg is off the track there. That's not a good place. Sprint has gone past JJ as well. JJ of course getting his first point of his season as well. PB dropping down the order. What a shame there for PB. Resistix has got past Aston. Aston dropping down the order, so to speak. That lap will complete, and the gap is 1.1 seconds between Roscoe and Mason. This is a good opportunity there for Roscoe. Of course, to get his second Grand Prix win the season, if I'm not very much mistaken. Good stuff indeed. Look at this lovely shot indeed. There is Alpha. That's an Alpha Tauri, I should say. Have a look on the inside there of one of the McLarens there. It is actually Timmy at the moment. We're on board then. It is Martin who's having a look on the inside as well. So we come out, look at this. We've got a bit of sunshine, haven't we, here in the Styrian Mountains, haven't we? Lovely stuff indeed then. As we got PB there who's just coming to the pits as well. Unfortunately, the graphic there is oh, Matt there has gone a bit squirrely there. I see he's dropped down into I think he's actually kept his position there, but Steve is very close to the back right now. PB's in the pits at the moment. I think we've also got Rizzlesticks who's moved up in the second position, or has he? He's banging wheels from Mason, but Rizzlesticks up into second position. The Ferrari drawn on an absolutely stupendous start to this Austrian Grand Prix. He is up 2 positions then, maybe more. Brilliant stuff indeed there for Rizzlesticks, absolutely flying out there. Really good stuff indeed. It's all going over the grass and lovely stuff indeed there for Mason C then, of course using the grass and a bit more of the track. That's what racers do, isn't it? Timmy still strong behind his teammate Gaz and Mona. Gaz having a good start to this race then. Yeah, Rizzlesticks got 2 positions. A great start then for Rizzlesticks then in the Ferrari. Absolutely brilliant stuff indeed. Asdog is alongside Mason. Mason dropping down the order slightly at this stage of proceedings then. Asdog up the third, then the IRC veteran. Good stuff indeed. Now Mason has got a Val up under his grill as well. Oh, look at these 4 cars and oh goodness me, and look at this, and there's a train here, and who is going to be who's going to be steaming there away for it, and Timmy's up the inside then. We're on board and Matt then. Oh, there's going to be contact then. Oh, they're almost at a dead stop then. Steve goes on the outside. He passes Matt on the outside of turn 2. Amazing stuff. Look, Hogg has also joined the party as well. DRS then right on the way. There's 3 DRSs around the Australian Grand Prix. He's on the inside, passes Gaz, and Gaz is on the outside as well. Good stuff indeed then. And we're on board then with Matt then, so he's going up and under as well. I'm loving these reverse grids then. I'm wondering why Formula 1 hasn't suggested that. Of course they have, haven't they? It's absolutely brilliant stuff, isn't it? Maybe they should do that. Gaz then in 9th position well there. Good stuff then. Unfortunately he's dropping back though, isn't he, Gaz is, but can he get a point? And he could have got a point in Canada. He could have and should have got a point in Canada. Unfortunately McLaren team decided to put on the intermediate tyres then for some unknown reason. And just on board now as well. Gaz going very wide there in the final turn, and Rizzlesticks set the fast on the race. Rizzlesticks is looking very quick and more. Oh, Gaz is off the circuit then as he's got 2 wide there. He's also taken on the polystyrene as well, Gaz has, as he's dropping down at 5 positions at the moment then. Well, PB has somehow got up 10 positions according to that graphic there, so that's pretty impressive. So just on board then, and look at this, and look, oh, it's now Val got on the inside then, Mason, oh, Val then cut across the curbs there slightly, that ain't going to help him at all. Of course, you don't get any, you don't get much there for going over the curbs there, because you're just going to be launched in the air. Good stuff indeed there for Roscoe at the moment, but he does have, Rizzlesticks is not going to let him have his own way, is he, out there? Good stuff indeed there for Rizzlesticks, impressive stuff from the Ferrari driver. Rizzlesticks' best performance in IRC, I think, was actually back in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Indeed, it was, wasn't it? Where he got 7th position, I think. It was brilliant stuff indeed there for Rizzlesticks. So currently he's second at the moment, a second and a half away from Alstog. And Alstog is 3rd position and trying to get his first podium of the season. Look at that understeer on that Mercedes. Goodness gracious me, that's going to very much entice Timmy then. Timmy had no points in the first race today. I look at Steve then. Of course, Steve is going for the double. He's going for the double tonight as well. T. Sammy, of course, potentially with the world champion then in this race as it stands alone, and he's getting no points so the race will go on into Abu Dhabi, no, Bahrain I should say, in a week's time now as well. Look at this, and once again then Steve is going to be on a sinking feeling them because they're homing in on them now. Oh my goodness me, Timmy is on the outside there, he passes the Haas. Oh, it's getting, oh, there's contact, and look, Matt's been forced off the grass area. Oh, he's taking the grass option now, see, and now Steve then who's I'm not sure we get Val a bit of a clout there, or Val went a bit wide there as we go into turn at 4 as well, or technically 3, but of course it's turn 4 turns then if you're racing, if you're in MotoGP, of course. Rizzlesticks has got under a second. He is flying around here, Rizzlesticks is. Look, the first 2 on the league of their own at the moment. It's almost 2.5 seconds. Rizzlesticks is absolutely flying in this Grand Prix. Fantastic stuff for the Ferrari driver. Oh, amazing stuff. They back on board Matt at the moment. We're just on board with Steve, and Steve's been amazing in the first 2 races so far. So this is only lap 5. Oh, we're going to see he's going on he's on the outside there. Look, there's Mason. There's the Mercedes as well. And oh, yes, and look at that. And great run off the final turn. And Steve is on the inside. Passes a Val. And now then he is up 10 positions, and Steve is flying around this circuit. He's enjoyed himself, isn't he, in the final stage of this World Championship. Good stuff indeed then. And now Matt's also passed Val as well. Val has been wrong footed, hasn't he? Now he's dropping down the order. It's unfortunately it's like a snowball effect, isn't there? Oh, Matt going very wide then. I thought he was going to shoot right off into Switzerland there, but nope, he's all fired at the moment now. We got Fizzy is now up into 14th position, really, because JJ and Fizzy are fighting as Fizzy is on the hard tires at the moment now. So at the moment, anyway, Matt's coming to pits and it's PP. Everyone else is saying, I'm just taking it calm at the moment. It's goodness me, Penny there was Simon in there, wasn't he? Good gosh there. But luckily he had very much a good confidence in the brake. Oh my goodness me, Steve's on the outside of Mason. Oh my goodness me, that's audacious manoeuvre there from Steve. And he is having a 4th position. Matt's also got on the inside of Mason as well. Then yes, he has into turn number 10 and 9, I should say. And he's through. And lovely shot. Look at these cars. And oh my word, did they give me a trim. So Matt is now into 5th position. Mason dropping down to 6th one. So Mason's having a look there now. I think he's just trying to distract there the 2 IRC veterans at the moment, but I think they might be long gone at this stage of proceedings. And so Mason there, I think he's in the points and doing a good job there. The gap is half a second at the front, and goodness gracious me, that Fizzy is now starting to get those hard tires to work quite nice indeed. And Matt trying to go up the inside there. He's gone wrong footed there from Steve, and now Mason there is going to be on the overtake there. Goodness me, there it's getting very nip and tuck there again. There Mason tucks on the inside there of the AlphaTauri. Is he going to have a lunge? He is going to have a lunge there down into turn 4. Not quite then. The gap was there, but I think that Mason there might be thinking more of the long game at this stage of proceedings, and of course as he might be able to get some major points. And there is a flash of yellow in the background there. That was Timmy, who is very close to the back of sorry, it's Hog, who's very close to the back of Timmy. There he is in the background as well then. So Steve's next target is Astok. He's 2 seconds up the road as well then. No retirement so far in this Austrian Grand Prix. It's absolutely beautiful stuff indeed. There's me talking about it's going to rain in this race, and well, how wrong was I then? Just standard stuff really, isn't it? As Hog has got past Timmy, and there he is as well. Where's Timmy? Timmy's in the pits then, as Timmy then coming into the pits there in the McLaren then. Let's see what he's going to go on then. So I'm wondering then, it's an early stop as well, and the McLaren mechanics are out in the pits, and what tires are those then? Those are oh, they go on nose cone, so Timmy once again there is having to change the nose cone on that McLaren. Oh, this is not good at all. Jan is saying, wow, what a start, and I've got to say it's a frantic start, and we're only on lap 8 and I'm already sweating then. But of course I've already compensated all the race. That's my excuse anyway, which isn't much of an excuse, is it, to be fair, because I always sweat, don't I? Oh, JJ there it's very close to the back of Gaz, but unfortunately he didn't have a very good very good exit there. The turn 3 then, he's on the outside as well. This is going to get very, very squeezy there, isn't it? Down into turn at 4. JJ is on the high at the moment, isn't he, of course? So after an incredible point in Canada as well, can I get another point for the Williams team here tonight? Here in the Austrian Grand Prix, but Petty is not going to have that. He's trying to go on the outside. Petty is, goodness me. And of course we've already seen an audacious manoeuvre there, haven't we, with Steve on Mason? And look at that then, there's a car and Val coming into the pits. Just pitting. Oh, Val's got damage on that Mercedes. Oh goodness me, so we've got a couple of wounded cars out there. Timmy's one of them, Val is the second one. He is in the pits and changing. He's going to have to change that wing there. He's also going to be changing those tires. One of the Mercedes mechanics right underneath the podium, but I don't think neither Mercedes is going to get a podium at the moment, but there's a long way to go. Fizzy's on the hard tires, and this might swing back into Val's advantage then in the not too distant future. Goodness me, look at that. Oh, it's T Salmon then is now on 6 points, and that's what he needs. And he is now, if this race finishes out, T Salmon is the world champion of IRC season 8 then, and a brilliant 7D then for T Salmon then. He is, but of course he's not here just to finish 7th. This man's a winner, and of course he would like to celebrate on the podium at the very least, won't he? The defending world champion, and incredible how he was quite far back, wasn't he? In the last couple of races, he's just reeled him in. Max has had issues, technical gremlins on that Ferrari, hasn't he? And now T Sammy is starting to really strike as there's bad consistency once again there. T Sammy's having a look on the inside. Mason going down into turn 9 and 10 then, and brilliant somebody then Roscoe, and look at this, Asdog's now started to really has really started to bridge the gap, hasn't he? Doing a good job out there. Lap 10 out of 36 here in Austria then, as we go up into turn 4 there, 6 tenths of a second once again, and as look, oh goodness me, that was a bit of a naff camera shot there, wasn't it, from the director? How rude of him. But I think that Hog might be very interesting. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, goodness me, and it's a Mason's just giving him a squeeze there. But T Sammy is having none of it. He's up the inside track position there. And look at those break discs glowing then. And T Sammy is very much on the march then. But I don't think Mason is on the march at the moment. He might have to start to really backtrack. Oh, my word there. It's getting very juicy indeed, Dennis. And he's going up the inside. Hog is up the inside. Does he take him? He's up the inside. He passes. No, he doesn't. Mason there has gone on the accelerator and had a lovely X out there. That's a brilliant 17th then, and good stuff from Mason there. Defending as hard as he can there. Of course, there's some good points on the borders there. He's gone off onto the gravel slightly. Matt is still putting the squeeze on Steve at the moment. Matt has got some good pace under that foot at the moment, hasn't he, in the AlphaTauri. Looking very good indeed then. I gotta say, going back to Rizzlesticks, is just on board with Fizzy, and he's on the hard tires, Fizzy, and so he's going a long way into this race. And so Sprint also on the medium tires, along with T Sammy as well. Then so a lot of different straights out there. I absolutely love it. Fizzy, of course, having a great podium last time out, then, and once again he's now with a 9th position as well. And he passes, and he's in front of Sprinting, but Sprinting is not having any of that though, is he? Look at this as we're wheel to wheel. Then Steve and Matt are now closing onto the back of that Alfa Romeo as well. Then I'm not sure where to look, but I'm going to look here, I think, then, because this is going to get very juicy as well. Look at the names in this battle here. Asdog, Steve and Matt then all battling for 3rd, 4th and 5th, and then T Sammy is now 6.5 seconds back. Then Rizzlesticks is having an absolutely stupendous race in there in the Ferrari at the moment. Then him and Asdog are really him and Roscoe are having a good old duel at the front there, and but behind them then I think they're going to be Rizzlesticks and Roscoe going to notice that there is a Haas and an AlphaTauri and even a Alfa Romeo, or a second Alfa. Oh, and then look at this, Rizzlesticks takes the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. Roscoe's had some issues. What's happened on the Red Bull? There's a lot of time that's been lost at Roscoe. It's what's going on. He's got all his wings in his right. He's got all the pieces in the right direction, but Roscoe has lost the lead. Then Rizzlesticks leads the Austrian Grand Prix. Oh, incredible stuff here. Now then, Rizzlesticks had his best performance in IRC today. Then was 7th position, was it, in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Let's see what he can do now. Then he's out in front, and sometimes it's easier to race out in front than as Steve there was really controlled the race, didn't he, in Canada. He made it look easy. It was anything but that. Asdog there is he going to let him go on the outside? Well, look at that Asdog. Oh, Asdog and Steve come together. Oh, goodness me, then. And Matt, that's a free pass from Matt there, from Matt there. Asdog is not going to be a happy, but Steve's not going to be a happy bunny about that, is he? Asdog was defending for all he's worth. Now then, Matt's next target is actually Roscoe. Roscoe is straight. Oh, Steve there is almost spinning as well. There, he wants to leave. We'd love to have a double race win tonight, then, but he's got it all to do now, hasn't he? With Matt and Steve, there seems to be like mirroring each other in terms of coming through the field at the moment. Lovely shot as we lovely on board action here as well. Mason there taking liberties with the inside track there, but that spat him out to the outside there, and unfortunately then that's not going to help his case at all, is it? Coming across the line once again, then just taking a quick update on the championship, on what's going on in the championship. If you just joined us late, then unfortunately Maxie had issues in the first race there with the interweb, and because of that, then because this is a double header tonight, then that it's really had a snowball effect here in the Austrian Grand Prix. Now then, as T Sammy, it has contact there, and Hog there has gone straight off. Look at that, the minutest of touch there, and it's just got so much momentum. And Fizzy is now with a tape finish as well. Mason, oh my goodness, really, and it's getting very hair and scared. Look at this, and Sprint is out on the inside. Is Sprint going to see that? That's a good shot. That's better. And look at this. Mason's out on the grass there, and he's fight. Mason dropping down the order into 10th position as well. Back on board with Steed, and I think it might be round 2 between Asdog and Steed. I quite like this, of course. I don't think the Steed and Asdog fans are like this, will they, though? Because they might be gritting their teeth once again. Then, as unfortunately these two came to blows, didn't they, last time out? Then, last time in round turn 4. So Steed would like to get this job done, because you can see Matt now pulling away. Look at that, it's 2.2 seconds already. That is quite a big distance in Formula 1 terms, isn't it? So I think that look at this then. So I think the Steed needs to really put his toe down. I think Fizzy's got past Hog. He's up and do 7th position as well on the hard tires. Fizzy once again going against the grain here, and this is potentially could be leading the race as well. Mason's in the pits, he's on the hard tires. We've also got JJ in the pits as well. C is past Asdog, he's moved up into 4th position as well. We've got Val here, 3-second penalty as well. Hog is back past Fizzy, but Fizzy's going to go up and under. Then goodness me, there's action all over the show here, isn't there? Oh my word. And now then Asdog is 7th. And oh gosh, I got to say, unfortunately, my Ribena is a little. Oh my word! That full sprinter's going to go right over the top of Fizzy there. That would have been an aeroplane crash, wouldn't it? But yeah, Sprint then, of course, luckily just about slowing the car down. Maybe it wasn't about luck. Maybe Sprint knew what he was doing, and I think he probably did know what he's doing then. Of course, he's my most improved driver of the season then, Sprint is. So I got to say, oh goodness me, is that Fizzy there is really putting the hammer down now? He's in the Mercedes car. Maybe here's a bit of hammer time now, isn't it, for the Mercedes, as he is really putting the squeeze. Oh goodness me, that's a major part of this race, isn't it? As Steve there, as Armstrong is back through, and he's going to go for that. This is a great scrap between Armstrong and Steve. And look, there's T. Sammy, the gap in the front is a second, and look at this, and down, fight. Resistance is going, penalty. Oh, there's banging wheels. Roscoe lost the lead. Oh, be it for a couple of rounds, but now they're going on the outside. And Resistance is on the outside. He's going on the outside, but Roscoe's going on the inside. Oh, goodness me, he's going to run out of track there, but no, he isn't. Brilliant racing. Resistance has gone up the inside. That this is fantastic. Roscoe's on the outside. Look at that. Look, there he is. And brilliant stuff. And T. Sammy is up in 5th position as well. Ooh. Make that 4th. The battle between Asdog and Steve as a really cost them valuable time. Minus 5 seconds up the road, and T. Sammy's got involved now as well. T. Sammy's up in the 5th position there. He's calmly threaded his way through the field. Matt and Steve have been coming through the field quite quickly and into the pits now. Oh no! Steve was coming in the pits. I think, but he's off. And oh goodness me, then the man who won the last race so comfortably is all going right. Oh my word! And into the pits there comes Roscoe. And the Resistance also in the pits as well, and this is going to get very interesting indeed. Then lap 16 out of the 36 there. I want to have 36 laps to survive first. I don't think I can. Matt is coming out of the pits now, then he's on the medium tyres, and Roscoe on the medium tyres as well. Resistance said he's got a penalty. I think Resistance has. That could blow his chances of becoming a first time Grand Prix winner in IRC. By the way, I love that helmet from Resistance. Absolutely top notch. I love it. Mason there is now on the outside. Then we're waiting for that Redder. Where is that Redder? Look at this, Mason undercutting these drivers there. Now it's beautiful stuff indeed. Then on board with Val now, and look, Val has got no DRS yet because that was over the detection zone. And C is having to change his nose cone and the tires. And look, JJ right underneath the rear wing of the man who is two-time Grand Prix winner this season. And JJ of course scored a point last time out as well, but he's also in this still in the battle as well. T. Sammy leads the Grand Prix then, and brilliant stuff indeed there. But Fizzy is on the hard tart at the moment then, and I think Fizzy will be leading this race more not too far away as well. I'm just taking a breather here because it's been brilliant, hasn't it? So T. Sammy leads. Asdog is second at the moment then. A great battle between Asdog and Steve. I really enjoyed that. Unfortunately, Steve there has come off worse there, hasn't he, in turn 4, and that's unfortunate. And not let Matt through, didn't it? And now Matt is less than half a second behind Roscoe, isn't he? And look at this, Sprint is now sprinting. Fizzy got some clearer. Sprint is now going to try and strike whilst the orange hot. Then he's up the inside. Sorry, he's up the outside. He passes Fizzy and moves up into third position. Good some indeed. That Roscoe needs to get Roscoe then, and Sprint now need to try and help each other, pull away from Matt then, because I think that Matt at the moment has the pace over the front too, doesn't he? At this stage of proceedings. Oh my word! Look at this conga line there going up into turn 3. And it's up Val. Oh, I think Val was definitely having a look there, was he? I think he was just trying to antagonise the two in front of him. But they're very wise, aren't they, to that kind of tactics now here in RC. Brilliant stuff indeed. Then it's there, of course, Mason there. This is Mason's 11th Grand Prix now, isn't it? So he's really now starting to get the hang of IRC, isn't he? And I think that next season he is going to be a big player. I think in season 9, of course, he's going to be a points machine, I feel. So we're on board down with Val, who was a points machine to start his season. He's tailed off slightly, hasn't he, towards the end? Val has. It's good to be there. He was all over the show there, wasn't he? Aston comes into the pits and he's onto those medium tyres now, half distance then. So Aston, they're going for the one-stop stride, and he comes out of the pits now, and there on the left-hand side then is this man here. It is Timmy. So Asdog then it's got a bit of clearer then, so hopefully that should help him. Oh goodness me, look, Matt is now Matt has dropped back to 2.1 seconds. Rizzlesticks and Roscoe have got some amazing pace around here. They really haven't done that, but Rizzlesticks there, oh goodness me, but Roscoe there, I think he wants to get past now, doesn't he? He needs to get past, you feel, because the race win cup starting to be potentially be falling away as they've been battling, having a good old laugh over now. It is about, I think now they've realised that T. Sammy and Fizzy are in the battle as well as Matt now, isn't he, as well? So it's a Rizzix it's dropped back now. I see it's goodness me, almost spinning as well for the Ferrari driver. But yeah, Roscoe's got past Rizzix there. I'm wondering now, is that Rizzix, how is he going to fare on these medium tires? And of course, some drivers like to do prefer the soft tires. Other drivers like to prefer medium tires. That they're not, of course, they are different compound tires. And some drivers do prefer soft ones. Some drivers prefer harder ones, don't they? Oh goodness me! So just on board there. Rizzix is not leaving Roscoe alone now. I think Rizzix has been absolutely, it's been an animal in this race, hasn't he? He's been absolutely mega, hasn't he, the Ferrari driver? Really good stuff indeed. And it's great to see. It's great to see new names there at the top there. I love it, and it's great to see Rizzix really putting the squeeze on the IRC veteran, which is Roscoe. Roscoe's had a Grand Prix win this season, hasn't he? But he's going to have to fight if he gets this second one as well. Steve's got past Val. Rizzix having to look up the inside there, but Roscoe is saying no dice at the moment then. So he's in fourth position, of course. Roscoe in Red Bull's home Grand Prix as well. Aston's got past Timmy and moved up into 7th position, then Timmy dropping down into 8th, unfortunately. Matt's now a second and a half back. And Steve's got past two drivers in quick succession. He's got past Val, and then he's got past Mason as well, as they've dropped outside the points at the moment. Two drivers with penalties at the moment. Rizzix 3 second with penalties, and same with Val. Roscoe is now. Oh, Timmy is off the circuit! Oh, goodness me, then Timmy there is, oh dear! And the McLaren driver then is not on a very good day, is he? As he is just coming back on the circuit down in 12th position. He's only done 10 laps on those hard tires, and that's a shame. Then we've got no retirees at the moment. Good stuff indeed. Look at this. We got Sprint, Fizzy, and there's Roscoe. Look in the background. Matt there is a really got corner to the back of Rizzix. Rizzix struggling, and Timmy's gone off again in the final corner. Sorry, the second to last corner, I should say. Then he is trying to recover it in the McLaren. Matt then is all over the back of Rizzix. Rizzix defending the second corner, very nice as well. But we're coming down into turn 4, and let's see. Matt is up the inside, and he passes Rizzix there. Rizzix, I think he's struggling on the medium tires, isn't he? Which is such a shame now, isn't it, for Rizzix? But whatever happens for Rizzix, he's been absolutely stupendous in this first opening, in the first half of this race. He's been mega, hasn't he, Rizzix has there? And I'm fingers crossed that he can keep on going, because that is still a good result, isn't it? 6th position for Rizzix, which will be his best performance in IRC to date. And great stuff indeed there for Rizzix on board. Then look at this. Roscoe can see in front of us. We've got Fizzy 9 on 20 lap old hard tires. We've got Sprint on 20 lap old tires. Well, these guys going on to the soft tires later on in this race then. So Roscoe is going to be very wary of these guys then come later on then, because Roscoe, I think, we're trying to go to the end now, along with Matt as well then. Matt is having a good race then, isn't he? Roscoe then, of course, is now he's going up the outside of Fizzy. Fizzy, is he going to defend then? He gives him a squeeze. Nothing more though from Fizzy. Oh, but Fizzy's going to stick his nose back, and that Roscoe is trying to shut the door, but Fizzy is put his foot in the way there. But Roscoe there stays on the outside. He gets third position, and Fizzy dropping down to 4th position as well. T Sammy is currently leading this race at the moment. Of course, T Sammy is about 15 laps away there from being crowned before becoming a double world champion, and brilliant stuff indeed then from T Sammy then. So yes, he's currently at the moment 7 seconds in front of this battle, this gaggle of cars here, which is Sprint, Roscoe, Fizzy. Matt is a second back then. Then we've got Rizzix then, who is keeping Matt very in close company there. So Rizzix looks like he had a bad lap and is just composed himself and got himself back in the mix into the pits. Comes at T Sammy, the world champion, the potential double world champion in the pits now. Fizzy's just gone slightly wide there. We come across the line as well. Remember, the IRC draw is tomorrow night as well, so keep tuned to that, and it's on the Facebook page there, so keep an eye on that. We're going to see who goes where tomorrow night in which cars as well. One of the best nights of the year, for my opinion. I love it, a good old driver draw. Now is look at this, and Roscoe's on the outside. He takes the lead of the Austria Grand Prix, or does he? Because Sprint is not giving up there, but Roscoe's going to dance on the outside. Great manoeuvre. He is through. He takes the lead. Sprint in second now, but Sprint now is going to be coming in the pits. I'm thinking of not do this in the future. I wouldn't surprise me if he comes in the pits this lap. T Simon's coming out of the pits, behind his teammate, 2.5 seconds back then. Now then, let's see what he can do. Rizzix has got past Matt. Rizzix is on an absolutely almighty race there, isn't he? Goodness me, absolutely amazing drive here from Rizzix there in 4th position there. Really having an amazing battle, isn't he? He's a completely different driver on the circuit, isn't he? He's absolutely loving life here in Austria, and why wouldn't you as well? Brilliant. Fizzy is now really putting their hammer down for Sprint as well. Timmy set the fast lap race. Oh goodness me, Fizzy's got on the outside of Sprint. Oh my goodness me, I thought he went to the back of the Sprint. Anyone goes to I'm not sure the Rizzix goes to the back of AlphaTauri. No, he's in and he's okay. And so Rizzix is back in the 3rd position then as well. Now Fizzy's on 22 lap old hard tires. He's going to inch this out as much as possible now, isn't he? Because Fizzy wants newer, softer tires in that T-Sammy and Sprint, and that's the reason why we went on to the hard tires. And look at this, and the Sprint goes up the inside, passes the Mercedes driver, and brilliant stuff indeed. The Sprint is absolutely amazing in this race, isn't he? That is absolutely top draw from the Ferrari driver. Oh, amazing stuff indeed there from Sprint then. And goodness me, I know we was talking about a bogey tracks, weren't we, in Canada? Well, goodness me, this is definitely not a bogey track for Sprint, is it? I think he'll love to race around Austria every single day of the week. And oh man, it's up the inside. Fizzy drum down the fourth now. Those hard tires there done 22 laps as well, but I think that Fizzy, I wonder if he might just inch a couple more laps out of them, and then he might have I reckon he'll probably try and get to like 25, 26 then, and put on a set of soft tires and see if we can have a sprint to the end there. We'll find out about that then. And the two Alfa Romeo cars are now starting to lock horns as well as they come over the cross hill. No, into the pits. Fizzy comes in the pits now then, so he didn't get too much further on those hard tires, but still then he's now got the soft shod tires, and similar to T-Sammy and Sprint then. Let's see what he can do for the end of the race as well. T-Sammy there is on the cusp of becoming the double world champion then. Absolutely stupendous stuff indeed then. As Rizzo 6 dropped back behind Matt as well. Rizzo 6 does have a 3-second penalty, but that at the moment doesn't lose position though, does he? Because he's 7 seconds in front of T-Sammy, albeit T-Sammy going past his teammate. Here's having the 4th position now. T-Sammy is in, and now he is on his way. Can he celebrate his championship of being on the podium? Of course, he just needs to score 4 points. Steers up the inside, passes Hog as well. Of course, Steeder had to pit a lot earlier because of the damage to the car, unfortunately, and so he's on the hard tires now and just trying to salvage anything from this Austrian Grand Prix as well, as he's having a look down the inside, but Hog there is not going to let him go that easily. JJ getting past Mason then. So JJ there has got past Mason. Mason on the hard tires. JJ's gone to the medium tires to the end of the race then. And JJ's on the cusp of getting maybe another points here. Val having a look on the inside then. But always Val there almost running right as well. Fizzy has just got in front of these guys there. So yeah, Fizzy there didn't want any involvement. That great battle between JJ, Mason and Val. Of course, that was the final battle. That was the battle for the final points, isn't it? Oh my goodness me, and Steve there somehow keeping on track there, but Hog didn't, and that of course Steve had a wobbly. Hog had a wobbly, and unfortunately Hog has lost the position there. Oh goodness me, that as well. It's Steve, good control there. How he kept it going in the point in the right direction, I never know. Good performance there from Steve there. Somehow kept it on the track, and now he's in 6th position. He's 7 seconds behind Arsdog then, with just about 12 laps to go with the Austrian Grand Prix. Rizzo 6 is still in 3rd position at the moment, but he's going to drop down to 4th though, if at the rate the T-Sammy is catching in then. So T-Sammy is about 7/10 away at the moment because of Rizzo 6's penalty. Hog then is not leaving Steve alone at the moment though, is he? He's really giving him a good old squeeze in this one, isn't he? Hog is, and we just got this battle here between JJ, who's back in the points as well, and of course so absolutely great stuff indeed there for JJ. He is it's all about momentum, isn't it? It's a funny old thing, momentum, isn't it? As soon as you get a point or two then, you start to really, it's like a snowball effect. I've said that a lot of times this race. Remember that Rizzo 6 there scored 7th in Azerbaijan, and he got 10th in the British Grand Prix, and then he got an 8th in the Brazilian Grand Prix, and and he's just got 3 points finishes in a row then. I wonder if JJ is now on that run as well. And back on board, Fizzy's at the 5th lap of the race, and he will get that bonus point in a moment. And so we might have the soft shot tires there going for the final point as well. That's going to be JJ, Fizzy and T-Sammy going battling for that final point then of the Austrian Grand Prix. And of course you get an extra bonus point for fast lap, don't you? Roscoe is now almost 2 seconds in front of these battling duo at the moment. So he's starting to drop him now that these two are starting to squabble amongst themselves on board with Rizzo 6. This has been his best performance in IRC, hasn't it? And he is he's been absolutely amazing here tonight in Austria, hasn't he? He's my driver today for sure. Really brilliant stuff indeed in the Austrian Grand Prix here today. Absolutely fantastic stuff from the Ferrari. He is keeping Matt there very busy to the end of this race as well. But I think the T-Sammy there just in a flash of the white and burgundy red Alfa Romeo, and there he is then. There he is, the lime green helmet as well. As you can see, that traditional lime green helmet is very much there, sneaking out to the back of these two as well. Look, but this is a great old scrap, isn't it? Between these two. So, oh goodness me, then we've got a problem there. It's Mason. Mason's off the circuit. Mason's off the circuit, and in there he is. That's in the middle sector now. Mason's just recovering back onto the track as well. He's just trying to get out of the way of Gaz. Said he was in 12th position. Gaz would have got a point, wouldn't he, last time out? Unfortunately, he didn't. He is only 10 seconds away from that final point, and then anything could happen this race. No retirement still. Oh my goodness me! And that might be a retirement there. And Mason is in the wall, and yes, he is. That is a big crash indeed. Then, and that's a yellow flag there at turn 9. So that could be a safety car. That's right in the firing line. And goodness me, he tried to correct the car and put a swapper on that. And unfortunately, he overcorrected the car, and it just went the other way, didn't it? Mason out of the Austrian Grand Prix, and that is a shame there. But the car has been cleared up then, so no safety car then. For the fun, which would have really added an extra twist and an extra sting in the tail, wouldn't it? Roscoe then's got about a 2.5 second gap then between himself and Matt in second position. There is T Sammy just down the bottom of the hill. You just seen in the background T Sammy now emerging out of the final turn. I think T Sammy is definitely in the zone where I think Roscoe might be a bit nervous. He's going to be looking over his shoulder now. Roscoe is a very difficult man to pass, so is he? So I don't think Roscoe is going to say after you, sir, is he? But T Sammy is on the soft compound tires, isn't he? And Richard sticks out. Matt's off! Matt's off the circuit now! Oh my goodness me! And Matt, who's having an outstanding race there, he is off the track! Oh goodness me! And T Sammy is now in the third position. Has he damaged the car? He hasn't damaged the car, Matt, luckily, but that is a potential second position gone away, hasn't it? Val in the pits, and he's on the soft tires then in the Mercedes then. Gaz is only 10 seconds away then from the final point then. And look at this then. Oh goodness me, what a shame then for Matt then, and that is a big blow indeed. As Double saying unlucky to Mason there. He almost caught that talent slapper. He did, didn't he? He did there as he overcorrected the car, didn't Mason did there, but he almost got it there. But it was a violent shunt, wasn't it? To say the least. I don't know where to turn now, because we got Fizzy and Hog also scrapping away as well. We got Sprint, Hog and Fizzy, I should say that. Fizzy is very close to the back of Hog there, but here is the T Sammy. There is Roscoe in the foreground. Rizzo said it's been absolutely stupendous in this race, and he is coming up from underneath the rear of the Ferrari. T Sammy up the inside, and he is now in second position with 7 laps to go in the Austrian Grand Prix. And look at this battle here then, and it is now Sprint. It is Sprint is Fizzy, and the Sprint got a look on the inside of Steve. Not quite at the moment, and this is incredible, isn't it? Brilliant stuff indeed then. And Roscoe's gap is 2.3 seconds with 7 laps to go there. Look at Sprint now. He's flying, isn't he? He's going on the outside there. And is Steve going to let that happen? I don't think it's that. Look at him. Steve's going in deep there. He's going to run him out wide there. But he's given just about enough space there. And now then they're dueling it out then as well. Look at him sprint up the inside. Great manoeuvre. But Steve is going to go up and down. He's going to go on the outside then. Is he got enough tracks in those hard tires? I don't think he has it. Where are they? Oh, but he has. Oh my goodness me. He's kept it. What an amazing defending display there from Steve. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. They go with the crest there once again, and that is absolutely good, great display, bit of driving display there from C. Oh, amazing stuff indeed. Then I tip my cap off to you, my good man. Then that's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? The gap at the front is 2 seconds at the moment. So we're just going back to this battle here. Steve is currently in 6th position. He's on those hard tires there. These soft tires have got much more pace than his hard tires at the moment, hasn't they? And look at this now. Sprint there is going to go for more than traditional overtaking maneuver this time. He's up the inside. Great maneuver then. Now then, but Steve, can he not park and go up and under? I don't think he can. Look, yeah, you can see those hard tires just got no purchase up there. T Sammy is now less than 2 seconds away from Roscoe the racer, and I'm looking forward to that battle. Of course, I don't think the Roscoe might not have much answer to T Sammy going through. And Steve there just getting wobbly on, and once again, I think Steve just wants to have another go. I actually loved it so much. But look at this, there is a Fizzy's on the outside, and remember, deja vu from last lap, but Steve there this time. This time he wasn't able to fend that one off. Fizzy up the inside. Well, no, he was on the outside and in the inside, and now he is through and up into 7th position. Then Steve dropped down to 8th. Fizzy up to 7th. Mason's left possession then, as he is unfortunately had a difficult 2 races here tonight. Mason has unfortunately racing point, but as we already mentioned that, I think next season he's going to be a big point scorer, isn't he? So a lot of the drivers are going to be wanting to have Mason on their team, aren't they? Because he's going to be be a points collector. Same with a Double as well, who's unfortunately not racing tonight, but he is in the comments there, and it is great to see. It's great to see Double there it's great to see Double there giving his opinion as well. Of course, a IRC veteran in his own right as well. It's JJ there. It's up to 9 finish now because Hogg is coming out of the pits now. Then this is going to get very interesting. JJ though, I think he might not have much defense over Hogg. There he is. So JJ is on course for 9 finish, and Hogg has got to get past the Williams driver, doesn't he? I gotta say, as we come to the crest of the hill, then Roscoe looks like that he has had an answer to T7 on this lap, hasn't he? The gap is only down to 1.5 seconds there. So Roscoe, I wonder if the advantage are swinging back into the medium tires, and we'll find out now as we are coming into the climax of this incredible Austrian Grand Prix. But I think that Roscoe going for a second Grand Prix win the season. Then I think he's on his second half of the season has been absolutely magnificent. It really has indeed, hasn't it? On board now. Look, there's Matt in front, and Matt is looks like he's a bit wounded there, isn't he, after that spin at turn 2, and that's such a shame for Matt, because that's potentially a podium gone there, which is a big blow indeed, isn't it? Now then it's Matt. Then is he gonna? Let's see. Then AlphaTauri guys have been so good in terms of the team game this season. And now Sprint is going up the inside. He passed his teammate. He is now for the 5th position. There. Matt dropping down 6th position. Then Gaz is just dropped down in 12th position. As Val is just passing for 11th. Then now we've got Val and Hogg then, who are going to be putting the squeeze on. Oh my goodness me! It's going to be putting the squeeze on JJ for that final 2-point scoring position. There. Fizzy was trying to go on the inside of Matt, and Matt is really strong there on those tires. That's you can see that the spin there, and so we just got yellow flags as well. That is what's happened there is one of the Renault cars think has had problems. I think it's around here. No, it's PB there. Just get out of the way. Oh, it's now Matt is off the circuit. That is how Steve's going to go by as well. Yeah, these Pirellis are very delicate. A bit of any kind of unwanted wear with a spin or anything like that, and the Pirellis are just out of their operating window, and that's what Matt is finding now. He's gone from a potential podium down to it for this. There is unfortunately a downward spiral now for the AlphaTauri driver. Now then, we got kind of Fizzy, who's got a lap younger tyres in a sprint. And can he keep the pace? Can he keep the pressure up on a sprint then? But they do need to get motor in there, because Steve, I feel there is just waiting in the wings, so to speak, isn't he? He's just there, keeping an eye on what is occurring then. Oh, PB is out. He's gone right off in turn 1, and it's a safety car. Oh my goodness me! Oh wow! And this has really shook things up. Then what is the leader's going to do then? Roscoe was actually keeping the gap bridge, and he was under a second, I think, but I don't think he was under too much pressure then. But T-Sammy is on the soft tires as well. Is anyone going to come in the pits then? Or on board then? I don't think it's not long enough, is it? I don't think anyone's going to come in the pits. But there Steve's in the pits, and he is rolling the dice, then, isn't he? So Steve's coming in the pits and see what he can salvage then for the remainder of the race. He's done 60 laps on these hard tires as well. And PB is there for session, and that's 2 retirements in this race, and 2 big ones as well. Big old smash there for PB then. And I think Steve is this is kind of a free pit stop day, so it's on the hard tires. He's only lost the position down to Matt, so that might have been a very shrewd move there from Steve. I wonder if Matt might have done the same then, perhaps, but he might not have known how far back JJ was. JJ has stayed on then, but this is really going to hurt JJ's chance of getting a podium here, a point here, I should say then. Oh dear, man. This is going to be a quick safety car, I think, because we've only got 3 laps to go there. What a way to end this double jeopardy races here tonight then. And safety cars in the end of this lap then, so that's a very quick one indeed then. So the safety cars only come on for 1 lap then. We've got 2 laps to go then, so it's kind of a sprint race now, is it, to the finish then? It is Roscoe, it is T7 then, whereas and Steve then might be able to catch into the back of this before the safety car comes in, so his tires are going to be absolutely pristine and ready to go then. They're going to be very nice and toasty, and that's exactly what Steve would have liked then, wasn't it? Now we're on board then, and we are now getting ready to go racing once again then. And now Roscoe then is the factor safety car then. So luckily for JJ Hogg, just luckily for JJ, he might not get the cars behind him might not be able to have the chance to catch up then. But here we go, we're back racing here in Austria then, and that's a very quick safety car, one of the quickest in history then. Lap 35 out of 36, 2 laps to go then, the Austrian Grand Prix then. As goodness me, and these drivers had their work cut out tonight then. 2 races then, haven't they? And of course the second race, so the first race was very much linked on to the second race, and that is why it's a difficult one here tonight then. Asdog's all over the back of Rizzlesticks, and Rizzlesticks is, but that's also hurt Rizzlesticks quite a lot as well, because Rizzlesticks potentially, Asdog's up the inside, he's having a look, Rizzlesticks there, it's not going to yield though, is he? And look at this, they're almost, before they were slowing down there, now Rizzlesticks is right into the rearing, oh, I wouldn't, he was almost onto the grass there, and now he's going to have a lunge, Rizzlesticks is up the inside, he's gone, goodness me, he's gone wide, then Rizzlesticks is amazing, oh, the Fizzy has to take a phase of action, oh my word, Rizzlesticks said there's an amazing racer, it's coming undone at the final stage instead of this incredible race. I thought it was raining there, but Rizzlesticks is doing a lot of harvesting on that Ferrari. Oh my goodness me, that race there for Rizzlesticks been absolutely stupendous. Now Matt's on the inside as well of Rizzlesticks, he's struggling, he's dropping down the order. T Sammy is really putting the pressure on Roscoe. Matt's trying to go up the inside, not quite. Steve's strategy gun was absolutely put to perfection. Now he's up in the 5th position now as well. Steve could potentially get on the podium here. Now Sprinter is going up the inside there, he's up the inside, he is. Oh my goodness me, Asdog. Oh, Sprinter is half spun it. Fizzy is through. Steve is through. He's up in the 3rd position. Steve is up in the 3rd position. Oh my goodness me. And it's Steve is going to pinch this on the last lap. Oh my goodness me. T Sammy needs to go for it. T Sammy needs to go for it. And look at this. And Steve's on the outside. Asdog is gone. Asdog's in the wall. Steve is up in the 2nd position. Oh my goodness me. And then we're on board once again. Asdog is down in 8th position. And he's dropping down the order still there. Steve is can he pinch this race there? That strategy course absolutely to perfection. Asdog is out of the Austrian Grand Prix. What a shame for Asdog then. He was in 4th position for so long in this race. Steve then, look at this, and he's on the fresh tyres. Oh, he's gone to the back of Roscoe. Steve said, but he still has the tyres. This would have been an amazing result for Steve. Can he do it? This is the final second of last corner. Roscoe come through the final turn now then, and here he is, and this could be the closest finish to the Austrian Grand Prix, but Roscoe has done it. Roscoe wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Just by the skin of his teeth there as well. Steve 2nd, but and 3rd position is this man. T Sammy is the world champion of IRC Season 8 there. He is a double world champion in IRC. Absolutely stupendous stuff there. Oh, amazing stuff there from T Sammy. Fizzy in 2nd, now Sprint in 3rd, Rizzlesticks in 4th position. That's his best performance in IRC. He could have got so much more than that. Safety car really robbed him of a potential podium or at least a higher position there. What a shame for Rizzlesticks. And drive the day was Steve there, and goodness me, and he could have got a lot more in that race in the end, and he was so close there. Oh, great stuff indeed then. Oh my goodness me. Right, let's take a final look at the classification then from that incredible Austrian Grand Prix. Roscoe won his 2nd Grand Prix of the season. Absolutely stupendous stuff. And Steve, what a drive in the end there. Of course, he put on the soft tyres right in the end, and he almost got the race win. A 10th of a second away there. T Sammy, that 3rd position has also crowned him. He is now the world champion of IRC Season 8. And congratulations congratulations there to T Sammy. Absolutely amazing stuff indeed. Fizzy in a 4th position there. 5th position is Sprint now. 6th position is Rizzlesticks. A brilliant drive from Rizzlesticks. He probably deserved more there, didn't he? Matt there was also very high as well, but in the end he finished 7th. 8th was Hog. JJ, 2 points finishes tonight, and he was loving double jeopardy tonight in RC. He is 9th then. 10th position is Val. Gaz in 11th. Timmy 12th then. Asdor retired from the race. And Petty in 14th. PB and Mason also retired from this epic Austrian Grand Prix as well. And, wow. Absolutely amazing stuff indeed then. And of course we've got one more round to go then. Of course the championship might be wrapped up then, but we still have a jewel in the desert to participate in, don't we, the next week in the Bahrain Grand Prix. And what a way to end the season in the desert as well. So join us for the I think it's going to be a traditional end to the season as well, as it's going to be full quality and full race. But see you next week. From here though, it's goodbye.